Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to some of the world, no, in fact, the globe, no, the universe, no, entirety's biggest stars. And we've got the biggest of them all for you this morning. Father Christmas, Santa Claus, how are you?
I'm very well. Good morning to you and your listeners.
Well, this is so nice. I must ask, firstly, how is Mrs Claus and the reindeer?
She's wonderful, and she's looking radiant as ever. And the reindeer, where they're all busy in the gym getting ready to pull the sleigh this year, I think it's going to be a heavy one.
You must be beefing them up this year because, I mean, the sack's going to be bulging, the presents will be all over the place. I mean, it's a marvellous year for Christmas.
It's a marvellous year for everything, but yes, but particularly Christmas. And yes, the reindeer, as I say, they're in the gym, they're bulking up as we speak. Mm-hmm. The elves have actually started loading the sleigh, because it's all elf and safety these days, so we have to make sure things packed properly. So that's the way we do it these days. We start early.
Yes, you must. Now, the thing is, you see, we're only days away from getting our letters to you because the Royal Mail will very kindly deliver to Santa Claus, but you must get it in by a certain date. When do we have to write to you by?
Well, if they send their letters by the 7th of December, and they send them to me, care of the Royal Mail, then we'll make sure that they come to me. As long as they've got their correct address on them and they put a stamp on the envelope, that's marvellous. Would you like the address for your listeners?
Yes, please.
Fantastic. If you send your letters to me, Father Christmas, Santa's Grotto, Reindeer Land, XM4 5HQ. And if you haven't got time to write that down, go to royalmail.com/Santa Mail, and all the details are there.
What must be great is when you bring joy to people, and what you do for the little children at Christmas is so magical. To get that letter back is the most incredible thing, isn't it? When you know that Santa is going to come because you've been a good boy or girl.
Well, that's it. And thankfully, the naughty list is getting shorter and shorter, which is marvellous.
Why is that, do you think? Do you think they've got more fear, or they're just better behaved?
Well, I think most children are better behaved, but I always ask a very important question, have you tried to be good this year? That's the main thing. As long as they've tried to be good and they try and do a nice thing every day, that guarantees them a spot on the nice list.
You see, I do try and be good, but sometimes, you see, Santa Claus, there's temptation that gets you into bother. You know what I mean? I try my best.
Well, I try my best every day as well, but put a plate of mince pies in front of me and I become naughty as well. I can never have more than just one. I have to have more than one. And that's rather naughty, isn't it?
It is very naughty. I must talk to you about this because, of course, we cannot have people being obese anymore. This is 2018 and we need to worry about the diet. When are you going to lose some weight, Father Christmas?
Well, I've always been pleasantly plump, and Mrs Claus likes it. But I'm getting on a bit now, so I think it's a bit late for me to lose weight. I'm 1,748, so I think it's a bit late for me to lose a few pounds this year.
She does like you very much. I remember speaking to her last year. She called up on the programme and she said, "You're so big these days, she could fondle you all night and never touch the same place twice. This is marvellous."
I'm going to have words with her about that. That's very cheeky, isn't it?
One of my favourite interviews, that was. Now, would you like to know what I need for Christmas this year, Santa Claus?
Oh, go on then. Let's have a listen. Alex.
Well, I was on the old tippy-tappy earlier, the internet, and I was looking up Elton John tickets, and they're only £899. Now, how are the budgets doing this year in Father Christmas land?
Well, it depends how high you are, how high up the nice list you are. So I'll have a look at your reckoning on the nice list, Alex, and I'll get back to you on that one.
Do you find that in 2018 kids are still as interested in writing to you? Because you would think in sort of these days they'd want to email you, but the magic of writing is still so important.
Well, precisely. My friends at the Royal Mail, they've been helping me for 55 years now, and I think there's still a frisson of when you receive a letter, it's a lot nicer these days than just receiving an email. I think emails can be so impersonal these days, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and you've got so much to do. I wonder how you have the time to read them all.
Well, just between you, me, and the listeners, it's all done with magic, you see. I slow down time, and of course, Mrs Claus helps me out. She reads some of the letters too, the ones that I've missed, but I don't miss many.
I've just moved into a new house a few weeks ago. It's one of these new builds, and the problem is, you see, Father Christmas, there's no chimney. Now, I'm very concerned. Oh, good.
No, not a problem. No, I've got my magic keys for those, so don't worry. I can go down chimneys or use my magic key to get through any locking on the earth.
Am I better to leave the chain off then, just in case? Because I'd hate you to have to pass by.
Well, don't worry about that. The chain is always there for safety. And again, due to magic, I can actually make myself smaller, so don't worry about that.
This is what's marvellous. And in 2018, we have to worry, of course, about the health of the reindeer. Carrots are very healthy, so we still leave those. I'm wondering whether we can find you a vegetable instead of a mince pie, maybe a bit of broccoli or something like that.
Well, perhaps a compromise, a vegetable and a sweet treat. So how about a carrot cake? Would that be good?
A carrot cake? But the trouble is
share it with the reindeer.
You'll just end up licking off the icing, won't you, Father Christmas? We can't have that.
I'll have the icing, and the reindeer can have the carrot bit.
Now, as we sit here on the 16th of November today, I mean, we're just over a month away. Is this the point of the year when you get excited? Because I'm thinking this weekend, is it too early to stick me tree up?
It's never too early. And those who say you should never put Christmas trees up in November, well, bar humbug to them, that's what I say.
Well, in which case, this weekend I shall definitely stick it up. I've had authority from the big man, Father Christmas, and the outfit. I mean, it's so iconic and seen around the world. I mean, you are the biggest megastar ever. I mean, you make sort of Justin Bieber look like an amateurish sort of local celebrity, don't you? Nobody's bigger than Father Christmas. Is it good being you?
You may think that. I couldn't possibly comment, but I've loved being me for 17 centuries, so I can't be anyone else, really, can I?
And you're looking so well on it as well. Tell me about the beard and how we keep that clean and all of that stuff. Do you have to go down the barber's, or does Mrs Claus help?
Well, I've got one of the elves is my barber. He's very good at that.
Is he?
Boomer, his name is. He makes sure the beard is all looking lush and resplendent every day. So he's my personal barber, yes.
Very nice. And then, of course, the new technology allows us to track you on Christmas Eve. One of the most magical things is to sit down with the kids and put on the TV the tracker of the sleigh. You can't get away with anything these days. Any delays, we're going to know about it, like air traffic control's watching you.
Well, the air traffic control are my friends, so they allow everything to pass underneath me, so I can go over the top of things, which is rather nice. But I don't mind people watching me on the Santa Nav. That's the best thing these days, because it makes it all personal, doesn't it? You can see what I'm doing around the world.
Incredibly exciting. And then I wonder what your Christmas day is like. Talk us through it, because you must be exhausted.
Well, Christmas Day, I finish quite late on Christmas Day, because I go the opposite way around the world to its spins. So I do 48 hours on Christmas Eve. So by Christmas Day is coming, I just have a rest. And on Christmas, we have our Christmas dinner on Boxing Day, just so everyone can have a rest on Christmas Day, you see.
Can I ask you a controversial question, Father Christmas?
You can.
Brussels sprouts, yes or no?
Definitely yes.
Ah, I'm surprised, you see, because, I mean, they look nice, but they don't taste that nice, do they?
Oh, they do. If you add a few chestnuts as well, and this is a little bit controversial, but if you add either a little bit of that yeast extract or the beef one, I can't name them on radio because that's advertising, so I don't advertise.
Oh, you can. Don't worry about that.
Marmite or bovril to it. It just lifts it up a little bit.
The current Mrs Belfield puts hers on about the 16th of December. I think this might be the problem, you see.
Well, I don't like them hard like bullets, and I don't like them soft and squidgy, so a little bit in the middle. So I think about 15 minutes of steaming, and they're absolutely perfect.
Oh, well, you should be steaming by Christmas. We thank you for your time. Father Christmas, Santa Claus, you can write again. Give us the address for the little children to write their letters. You must get it off ASAP via Royal Mail. What's the address, Father Christmas?
The address is Father Christmas, Santa's Grotto, Reindeer Land, XM4 5HQ, or go to royalmail.com/Santa Mail for all the details.
We love you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
A wonderful Christmas to you and your listeners.
Merry Christmas.